My time is now. Forget about ECW, forget about CM Punk, forget about the championship chase, and forget about Big Daddy Fee's big black nipples. Because it's all about John Cena, but only we can't see him. And there is a reason for that. Welcome back, guys, to your ECW review. We're into October now. October 2nd, to be exact. And we kick off this special edition. I say special edition. It wasn't really special. But there was a special announcement made by Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
It wasn't really a good one, was it?
And look, you know when McMahon turns up on ECW, either his son is on ECW or Benoit's killed somebody.
Oh, that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Or he's trying to put Elijah Burke over, even though it didn't really work.
No, didn't really work with Elijah Burke. Probably
yeah.
the Benoit thing worked more.
Yeah.
And Benoit is
but
a murderer.
Normally, if McMahon's turning up in ECW, it's pretty big. Remember the McMahon-Lashley stuff? It's actually pretty good. Don't really talk about it.
No, I know what it was. It actually seems so long ago that McMahon and Lashley were even in a feud.
It does. But yeah, McMahon comes out and he's like, I've got a special announcement to make, and you kind of get worried. You're thinking, who's dead now? It turns out nobody is dead. But what has happened is it's John Cena received an injury on Raw, and he is going to be out now for up to 6
to 9 months.
6 to 9 months. But we get different reports on that throughout the show. It went from 6 to 9, but then it went from 8 to 12 months. So, whatever. See, McMahon makes
the announcement. Guess what? They'll be back in 3, so don't worry about it.
McMahon makes the announcement that John Cena is no longer the WWE champion. And I just like the fact that, you know, they came out on the first show available. They didn't wait till SmackDown. They didn't wait till the next Raw. They could have just released something on WWE.com. But no, I like how back then they actually, you know, realised that maybe not everybody is obsessed with wrestling and checks online for wrestling news 24/7. Maybe people only watch Raw. No, but there will be fans that just watch Raw and then that's it. Right. Not everybody's obsessed with wrestling.
Oh no, of course, aye.
You think at every show we watch, right now, we're a bit different because we try and create content, so we're looking for news. But there's a lot of shows where you'll just watch it and you don't really look for news on it. Whereas I think WWE now, in 2023, they kind of just believe that you keep up with wrestling outside of the shows.
But no, your logic works, but see these days, man, if you watch something, you're more likely to follow it on something, and then if you go online, you're going to see it. Now, I get it, you might not go on news websites, but if you go on Facebook or Instagram, it's going to be there.
Well, I like the fact that instead of releasing it online, McMahon came out and announced it on ECW.
I prefer it too.
So McMahon...
There should be a segment. It shouldn't be a case of, WWE announces that Big John is on.
What's better, hearing about it on ECW by McMahon or WWE.com posting it and WWE posting it on Twitter?
Exactly, McMahon anyway, every day of the week.
McMahon announces that we'll get a title match at the pay-per-view No Mercy, and we will crown a new WWE champion. He never said who's it going to be, who the participants are going to be. We just know it's not going to be John Cena. Then we get a CM Punk promo. Punk talks about what happened last week, about how Big Daddy Fee came in and took him out. Big Daddy, he says that he surprised a man 3 times his size, needs to attack him from behind. And I knew this was going to happen because last week Joey Styles says that Daddy Fee is twice the size of Punk, which is just factually not true. And it underplays just how big Daddy Fee is.
Yeah, exactly. So he had this is Vince. So, I'm actually surprised it wasn't Vince coming out. That was his announcement. That dumb fuck Joey.
John Cena's injured, but nobody gives a shit about that. The real announcement is CM Punk is only the size of one of Big Daddy Fee's tits, brother. I mean,
that's a big announcement.
No, but I thought this was pretty good. So CM Punk just addresses that, and it is true. So, but I'm convinced that CM Punk didn't just randomly say that. I'm sure McMahon's fed that to him. It's like, here, you make the point that Big Daddy Fee's a lot more than just double your size. So yeah, then Daddy Fee comes onto the Titantron with Matt Striker. Matt Striker says that CM Punk is safe for now because until Big Daddy Fee wants the ECW championship, then CM Punk will be okay. He will be basically out of the sight of Big Daddy Fee. However, he has an opponent tonight, and Matt Striker wants to wish CM Punk luck. And it turns out his opponent's Mike Knox, so he won't need any luck.
And again, this match here goes 12 minutes, and he went 5 minutes with Nunzio's Mike Knox. Why is this going 12 minutes?
Yeah, it just makes no sense to me. I mean, maybe if Mike Knox but then again, even if he does destroy Nunzio, the guy lost to Balls Mahoney.
I could destroy Nunzio.
No, but how long? It didn't take Balls Mahoney 12 minutes to beat Mike Knox.
No.
But it took CM Punk 12 minutes to beat Mike Knox. We need to get a little bit of perspective here. Now, maybe they were rushed. Maybe they, had limited things for this show and they wanted the match to last a little bit longer.
It would just make more sense if it was a 2-on-1 match and it was two absolute. Even if it was the full-blooded Italians against Punk, it would have been better than Mike Knox.
Well, where the hell's Tony Mamaluke?
I don't know, but 2-on-1 would have been better than this. Mike Knox is done.
I just don't think Mike Knox, CM Punk should go over 5 minutes.
No. 12? 12? I mean, it literally took up half the show.
Or, if it's going to go 12, you need to have interference or something.
No, yeah, literally.
Big Daddy, but then again, that would maybe spoil the surprise of the main event, perhaps. But I just don't feel like CM Punk versus Mike Knox should be going this long.
No, and it felt this long. It's not like this went 12 minutes.
It wasn't a good wee match.
It was checking your fucking watch to see what's going on.
It was literally, and Mike Knox battered Punk for the majority of the match. Like, it was weird. I get that the heels normally dominate, but still, 12 minutes of Mike Knox just beating up CM Punk, it was too much for me.
Yeah, no, it was.
But CM Punk wins. Then we get a special look at Tommy Dreamer, ECW. We get to see Tommy Dreamer, in his prime, in his glory.
1997 was the year of the Tommy Dreamer. Back a wee bit there.
Then we get Balls Mahoney. He comes out and he says he wants an answer for Kelly. Kelly comes out with the little Balls teddy, and it's got like a Balls t-shirt on it that Taz points out. He never noticed that before. Balls Mahoney wants an answer. Kelly gives him an answer, and it's a surprising yes.
But then again, no means yes to Balls Mahoney, so would it really have mattered what she said here?
She'd have probably had to go out for dinner, no matter what her answer was. But before they can agree anything, before they can decide where they're going, The Miz comes out and starts making fun of Balls Mahoney.
Where's he going? Mickey D's?
He's going to take you to Mickey D's.
I'd take a cream egg McFlurry right now.
Is he going to brush this one remaining tooth? I thought it was pretty good.
It was.
The Miz...
But, see, as good as it was, I feel like you could tell how green the Miz is when he was explaining the whole, here, I've got the Extreme Expose contract. It was like he was dumbing it fucking down to a level never seen before.
Yeah, it's clear the guy can talk in that he's got potential in that and he's got charisma, but he's not the polished article.
No. Got better than more or less everyone else today.
Yeah, no, definitely, but you can just tell he is definitely green. Miz gets dropped by Balls Mahoney when he tries to take Kelly away. But then the Miz basically says to Kelly, look, you have to come with me because I purchased Extreme Expose's contract. And if you don't come with me, not only will you be released from Extreme Expose, but that also means you'll be released from ECW. So Kelly has to leave with the Miz, even though she wants to stay with Balls. And yeah, she has to leave with the Miz. I mean, I like the fact they added in the element of the Miz having the contract, which makes sense now, because now it's almost like the Miz can control Kelly, because otherwise in the past, it's like, because we've kind of seen that maybe Kelly doesn't really like the Miz, the way he gets on, he acts like a jerk, and it just didn't really make much sense that she was continuing to hang around with him.
It's almost like she already knew this, but
now she's like forced to do what the Miz says, and I guess if the Miz says yes, or if Kelly says no to the Miz, then
no means yes, and yes means no. So
if everything means yes to the Miz now that he is in charge of Extreme Expose's contract. So look, this added a new element. I guess we'll see if it goes anywhere, but I thought it was all right. It was not bad.
It did what it did.
We get a special look at Elijah Burke. We see him posing with Vincent Kennedy McMahon. Seems like a long time ago McMahon came out and put this guy over.
It does. It seems about 12 years ago. Honestly, when was that? About August?
It wasn't that long ago,
Just feels it.
Yeah, it feels like a long time ago. Main event,
it does feel like a long time ago because Elijah Burke is beat by Tommy Dreamer.
Yeah, main event, Elijah Burke versus Tommy Dreamer in a bandana. And every time Tommy Dreamer has wore a bandana lately, he's either won the match...
What was Vince's bandana?
He's either won the match or advanced in the championship chase, and that continues tonight. Tommy Dreamer...
He looks so much better with a do-rag or a bandana.
He hits the Dreamer DDT, gets the win, 1, 2, 3. We were both kind of shocked I was like, I don't remember Tommy Dreamer.
And then once Estrada's music hit, I was like,
this ain't going to end good for Dreamer. I was like, I don't remember Dreamer on a pay-per-view competing for a belt, especially not in 2007, maybe 2009, but maybe even 2008. I can maybe see a Mark Henry match with Tommy Dreamer, but not 2007.
No.
But Estrada's like, congratulations, you're into the next round of the chase, but you haven't won it. There's another member here. And out comes Big Daddy Fee. Big Daddy Fee enters the chase. Joey Styles and Taz are putting over It's Not Fair. And you know what? I actually agree with him. It's like, first of all, it's not fair that someone doesn't have to start for round one and just get added in at the end. But when that person's Big Daddy Fee, now I think it'd be different if it was like, let's say, John Morrison, for example. You know what I mean? I would still give him a big advantage. Oh, it's a heel way. John Morrison comes right in at the end to try and, beat Tommy Dreamer or whatever and get a rematch against Punk. But does Big Daddy Fee need this advantage?
No.
Plus,
if anything, it would have been cool seeing these guys survive week to week against Big Daddy.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Could you imagine if it started off as a fatal 5-way? And every week it was just Big Daddy Fee fucking killing these guys.
Picking which one he pinned. Whoever he stacked bottom was the one that fucking took the pin.
Well, they wouldn't be able to continue to next week, so they'd have to fucking lose. Just a bunch of pancakes, man. Put a wee bit of syrup on it, and he just rests his big nipples on top of them, and it's all over.
I feel, but I'll tell you what. No, why he lost? Because look, he took the bandana off. He took the bandana off.
See if Tommy Dreamer was quick thinking. See if he'd have wrapped that bandana back on while Big Daddy Fee was getting into the ring, he might have won.
I know, Big Dreamer DDT.
But he tries to come back, he gets a little bit of offence in terms of offence, I mean, he dodges a couple of Big Daddy Fee moves.
Do you think this was the plan all along, or did they literally just... This seems like McMahon's just fucking hoovered the
turned up tonight. It's like Estrada. So tell me what you've got planned for tonight. Well, we have your segment. We have The Miz, holding Kelly hostage, and we have Tommy Dreamer winning and going to no... You have what? Tommy Dreamer? No chance in hell.
No, literally though.
So yeah, Tommy Dreamer basically, you're out, Big Daddy Fee, you're in. Daddy Fee beats Tommy Dreamer, hits his signature moves on him, and it'll be Daddy V going to No Mercy to take on CM Punk for the ECW Championship, and I'm sure that match will be a 20-minute 5-star classic.
It's really not though, but we'll dive into our rating. I'm going to get a 6.
I feel like ECW's like that. I feel like you get a good show and then the next week it's like meh.
Yeah.
And then the next week's good and next week's meh.
No, because I thought the final... The Punk Mike Knox match did need to happen, but a strong opener and a really good ending.
Yeah. I mean, but apart from the Punk...
The Balls Mahoney thing was alright, I guess.
Apart from the Punk Mike Knox thing, it was pretty good overall.
Aye.
Could have maybe give it a 7, but... Nah, Punk Mike Knox killed it for me. 6 out of 10, guys. That's it. We'll catch you in the next one. Till then, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and peace.